Hello everybody, thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't already, then go ahead. If not, just check out some of the stuff I've got online. I'm going to start doing some quick music industry tips. I'm going to keep this quite short. To give you a bit of background about me, I work in music. I'm an artist manager and a PR, so I've learned a couple of bits and bobs. I'm not an expert, but there's some things that I've learned which I've found really useful. So I'm just going to share them with one of you. And the first tip, you've probably heard this before, is meet people. That sounds like quite a simple thing, but the difference between meeting someone and knowing how they can potentially help you in the future and how they can be a useful contact. Just to give you an example, I got my job in music through just a guy that I knew who I just used to send music to, and then he ended up getting a job in the music industry, and then I just went and asked him for a favour, and since then I've done him favours, and that's sort of how it works. When I look back at every good thing that's happened to me as a musician and in the music industry, it can all be linked back to someone I knew, or someone I knew, or something along those lines. Stuff doesn't really happen as much via email and Twitter and SoundCloud, and while those things are important, I think a personal connection is a lot more valuable. Just this week, for example, I got recommended for a bit of work through somebody I knew because I met him in Brighton. If you don't know people, then there's a lot of networking events actually which are really useful. I go to quite a few of them, and they're absolute gold dust. What I'll do is I'll post some links actually to some of the events so that people can look them up. But just going to gigs and just talking to people. Most gigs have journalists there, most gigs have artist managers there, most gigs have fans there. You never know who somebody is going to turn out to be that can then benefit you later on. And also, do these people favours. If you've got a skill set, if you're a good producer, if you're a good singer, if you are good with numbers, anything, I don't know, whatever your skill is, don't be afraid to say to people, yeah, I can do that for you, not a problem. And they will pay you back at some point. It might take years, but eventually, when you need a favour from them, you're owed a favour, and you will be able to call on them, and they will help you. Yeah, that's the first one. It's quite a basic one. It's not really applicable just to music, actually. I suppose it's just applicable to anything, really. But yeah, I'll be doing more of these, and they'll be more in depth later on. I think this was just a really starter one. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for subscribing. Thanks for checking out my page. I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.